This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting. I'm Gavin Gaddis. Here's what you need to know for today, Monday, July 7th. For our top story, the winners and losers from the Amazon Roku deal. Last month, Amazon and Roku entered into a partnership that enables buying Roku inventory on Amazon's demand-side platform. Writer Mark Stenberg's piece goes over the various sections of the advertising industry impacted by the deal, such as more direct-to-consumer brands being able to scale into doing Connect TV advertising easily. A recurring issue in the world of podcast advertising is one of reach, with advertisers wanting to buy large amounts of inventory in one spot. While Roku and Amazon were sizable in their own rights, this team-up makes them impossible to ignore for those who want reach. For my next story, can a podcast grow while downloads decrease? This one's from Story On Media CEO and lead strategist Seth Silvers. He shares the evolution of a client that had changed their upload behavior back in May. Story On's finding with the creator in question found they had burned out from grinding to release more episodes in a shorter period of time. In early May, at Story On's recommendation, the podcast switched gears to release fewer episodes per month. While Bumper's dashboard shows overall monthly downloads decrease 20 to 30%, playback percentages remain consistent and overall listen time increased with the implementation of quality over quantity. Next up, Spotify Jam comes to Android Auto. The Android Auto version of Spotify has been updated to include Spotify's new Jam feature, which acts as a collaborative music hub where passengers in a vehicle can connect with multiple devices to queue up songs and adjust volume. While the Android Auto version of Jams makes downloads a more easily accessible section to promote preloading songs for drives through areas with poor reception, podcasts are not mentioned. Jam's presence in car entertainment systems acts as a slight shift back towards the idea of car audio listen time being wholly for music instead of podcast co-listening. For our final top story, YouTube calls for greater recognition and support for creator economy, backed by nearly 10,000 creators. In a similar vein to Audio UK's open letter to the UK government back in June, YouTube has published a white paper called Creator Consultation that makes the argument for UK content creation to receive government recognition and support akin to the same support given to other UK media industries. Recommendations include educational bodies developing a new accreditation system for modular training with courses for developing business, creative, and technical skills to address the lack of cross-training options for content creators. In addition, they recommend the HMRC developing a creator category to better address the requirements and resources needed for content creators to manage their taxes. As for the rest of the news, first up, I've got the podcast host launching the Indie Podcasters Survey. This is an anonymous survey of podcasters' experiences in 2025. Entrants are entered to win a $500 audio gear set from Lewitt. Next up, ASA has launched a public product roadmap and the ASA Product Council, which is a rotating cross-functional group of users from across the podcasting ecosystem. Best-selling author Gretchen Rubin has signed on to Backyard Ventures, growing their developing newsletter portfolio with Rubin's suite of publications. Mondo Metrics has brought on 2 new members with sports pedigree, with Chris Trader as their new senior analyst and Britt Deese as expert in residence. Silver Tribe Media has brought on NPR alum Neil Carruth as general manager, expanding their business in areas like news, tech, and self-help. Spooler, in collaboration with Pantheon Media and the San Francisco Travel Association, have published an interactive podcast puzzle that focuses on the Grateful Dead in celebration of the band's 60th anniversary this summer. TubeFilter has an article charting the growth of Opus Clip over the past 2 years, as well as their current Clip the Future contest, with prizes ranging up to a 14-inch MacBook Pro, $5,000, and a creator masterclass with YouTuber Nick Nimmin. Be sure to check out the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The download is written and produced by Brian Barletta, myself, and Tom Webster. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis. Download us again tomorrow.